Alright guys, here we go. Another test video for a customer. This one's going out today for Mr. TW. 4-pill 454. No sideband on this one, just straight AM. I think he said he's going to use a Galaxy 33 HP2 or something with this. I can't remember exactly what it was. Export radio, I do know that. These things will take up to about 60 watts PEP, maybe a little more, between 60 and 70 PEP. You can run less into them, it's not going to hurt them, you'll just see a little bit less output. The radio that I'm actually using, of course, is my Connex. It does about 50 watts peak, and we're going to be dead keying about 3 watts into it, swinging to about 50 watts PEP and about 20 watts average. So that's our reference for this thing. I like these a lot. I may get some without a variable in them in the future. With the variable, you can vary your power a little bit, but you do lose just a little bit of the top end power with it. Still a great running amp, especially for the price you pay. You know, see a lot of amps on eBay going for crazy prices. Similar power output, but older amps bringing pretty crazy money. So nice little amp. I like the shorty cabinet here, and like the variable on here, gives you some variation in your power, and they don't draw a ton of current. So we'll test it at 14.5, and we will also test it at 15 volts. For those interested what they'll do at 15, I will test it at 15 volts. So we're going to come over here. I'm going to go to the 40 amp scale first of all, see if it's enough to pull it. We'll go ahead and key our radio up. Now this is 14.5. Yes, that shows 1/10 of a volt high. Hello, audio. So 35 amps coming out of this guy. Turn our peak kit off and our meter. 35 amps draw at 14.5. Let's check the output here, see what it's doing. This is average power, 1000 watt slug. Hello, audio, about 190, 180 watts average. And let's go to peak. Hello, radio, PEP, just over 400 watts PEP, probably about 440 or so. I don't know. Some say 425, some might say 440, something like that. But over 400 watts PEP. Now keep in mind, we're not hitting this thing with the absolute max power. This radio does, 10 or 15 watts shy of what it can take. So less drive going in, you're going to see a little bit less power coming out. These are not what I would call a high drive transistor, but they're not really a low drive. They're kind of a medium drive, I guess you'd say. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to up the voltage. There's 15. Again, that reads 1/10 too high. So we're going to be at 15 volts. First thing we'll do is see if the current draw changed. Hello, audio. So it really didn't change. Still showing about 35 amps, 36 amps worth of draw. Output, we were just shy of 200 on average. Let's see what we've got now. Hello, audio. So it might have brought it up just a little bit. We're right there on the edge of 200 now. I think it was about 185 before. Now let's see if the PEP changed any. Hello, radio, PEP, audio, radio, 1, 2, 3, PEP, 1, 2, 3, audio. That's about 450 to 460 right there on PEP. So it did bring the PEP up just a little bit, brought the average power up a little bit, but not a huge change in it. If we had something like one of the new Galaxies, the 66 V3, or the Mirage or whatever, that swing about 60 watts PEP, you'd probably see this thing come on up and jump up over 500 watts. I have seen these with enough drive. Well, as you know, I've done the 8-pill videos, and they'll do 1250 to 1350, so half of 8 being a 4-pill. If you drive these things hard enough, they will get up, 650 watts, 600 watts, something like that. But for just everyday talking, running a radio into it like this, 50 watts, very tough transistor. The 454s are really good running transistor. So anyway, that being said, Mr. TW, I hope you enjoy the video, man. I hope this amp serves you well for a long time. More customer amp videos to come. Again, no amp ever leaves here before being tested. That's just how I do business. Just my little bit of customer service for you guys that buy amps. I don't know if anybody else tests every amp before they ship it, but every single amp that leaves here is thoroughly tested before it ships. So questions, comments, complaints, let me know. Shoot me a text, 423-299-3535. Rooster in Tennessee. Catch you guys out there. See you, bye.